Hello, Stampin' friends. Good morning. Um, I think I have the best for last today. This is the fourth day of my in color remakes, and I really love my card today. Let me just make sure I'm set up here. All right, let's see. Looks good. Yep. All right. Okay, so little preview. We're using Beach Day, but like I said, I'm doing in-color remakes this week, and that is to celebrate this great starter kit special. So the starter kit special includes all of this in-color product, $82 worth, and that is added to your choice of $125, which is what I would say our everyday starter kit is. So altogether, you're getting the $125 that you choose and $82 of the in-color products for a total of $207 worth of product for $99 plus tax. Your shipping is free. And this is going on through May. So you can get these fresh new colors. It's so inspiring to work with. I've been working with them this week, and it's just fun, even with my old stamps, to kind of bring them new life. So please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions on this. We can set up a call. There's no commitment beyond the starter kit. You don't have to buy more. You don't have to sell. But I will say purchases while you're a demo are at least 20% off. So a lot of my team, I would say most of my team, is simply buying for themselves and getting that discount. So you don't have to sell. All right, so that's the starter kit. If you're shopping, I have something for my shoppers this month. If you use host code that's shown here, HDNCYRCT, on orders of $35 or more, I'll send you the great in-color shimmer gems that I've been using all week too. I think this is a great embellishment, probably my favorite of the new embellishments. So, and don't forget when you're shopping, or even if you're picking out a starter kit, look online at the category called Online Exclusives. I think some of our best stuff is in there, and even some stuff that's carried forward from the past catalog that's really popular, but not shown in the new catalog. So make sure you look at that category, Online Exclusives. Okay, so that is it. Oh, and if you are shopping and your order goes over $150, do not use the host code. Just take your own rewards. You'll still get my gift. Okay, so as you can see, I'm using Beach Day, and because I'm doing remakes, I wanted to look for something really old for this last day to remake. And I've done many patchwork backgrounds over the years, but I'm going back to the earliest I could find and the earliest I could remember. I have posts of these in 2014 where you just cut up a background rectangle and use it to make a great background. Okay, so I have made this over the years in many different sizes, and today I cut the basic rectangle down to 3 by 4 1/4, so I could get 2 from a 6-inch square of designer paper, because this is coming as a 6-inch square, this in color sheet. Okay, so let me show you how I make that background. And like I said, we're using this great set Beach Day, which is a carryover from the mini. I think you'll see it in the annual catalog, the new annual as well. But love that. I think it goes great with these in colors. Okay, so let's talk about making the background first. these are 2 rectangles cut to 3 by 4 1/4. And I am going to just take them onto my trimmer. Now, you can do, when you start with rectangles like this, you can do all sorts of different cuts to make your little patchwork, you know, like that mixed patchwork. You could cut straight across and then cut each side differently. You could cut like a window pane. I was also looking at this one. I loved this one from Christmas years ago, where I cut the 3 pieces just horizontally and made a patchwork, and there were 3 different patterns, so that gave me 3 different background pieces. So lots of things you could do, but the very first one that I was doing that I loved, I just cut at an angle. This is so great. You don't even have to measure, from one side to the other, and then from the other opposite sides across. So I'm just going to lay these on my trimmer together. And oh, hi Joan. Hi, thanks for saying hello. I'm glad I have. I hadn't advertised coming on this week, so I haven't found that many people this early in the morning, and it's really early if you're in Washington State. Okay, so like I said, I'm just going to cut at an angle across the rectangle. And you may need to go over it again if you feel like you haven't gone through. And then I'm going to turn the whole assembly. And now make sure you're going through opposite sides. Okay, so that gives you a little spread in this dimension on both sides, a little spread in this dimension. Okay, if I went, you know, from this side over here, that wouldn't work out too good. So I'm going to go between my short sides now. Oops, and I did mess that up a little bit. Here, I'm just going to tuck these all together so that I can cut across and take these aside. Don't mix them up. It is like a really complicated puzzle, even though there's only 4 pieces if you get them mixed up. Okay, so I have this that I just cut on my trimmer, and I'm going to pull out the alternating pieces to make 2 rectangular layouts. Okay, and I'll go ahead and take this one because it's like my sample card. I'm going to put this one aside. And I'm going to mount these pieces on my cardstock, which measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, good. I'm just seeing your comment, Joan. Good, enjoy. Early bird out there. So I'm turning these both over carefully, and I'm going to add liquid glue. I like the liquid glue for this attachment because then I can slip these pieces around a little bit. Okay, and I'm just going to turn them back over, leave a pretty narrow margin around my mat. And the Summer Splash one kind of blends in. You don't really notice what your margin looks like on your mat. But you can see I'm sliding these a little bit. And you can make the background a different size if you like. I've done lots of different sizes of this over the years. But there you have that cool background. And of course, you know, my favorite use for my big block is just to weight things down while they dry. Okay, so in the meantime, let's make, I've pre-made some of my beach day pieces. Love, love, love these stamps and dies. Super cute in the Shy Shamrock. I've colored a beach chair that I already made with the peach pie. I've got a pretty in pink shell. I've got these great dies. Now this is an example of something you'll find in online exclusives. That was from a previous catalog. The Everyday Details dies. Love these. I used them earlier this week. I tried to stay using kind of in the same family so you weren't overwhelmed with how much stuff, different products I was using. All right, and then I've got a background piece for this. It's white. It measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. We'll put that together later. Let's see, this is my insert piece, and I have a Petunia Pop card base. Okay, so let's do our stamping. I didn't leave much stamping. We're going to stamp the circle here. Like I said, I pre-cut these pieces to make that a little quicker. I have on the inside here, happy birthday with the little sand and shells. So I'm going to do that in Summer Splash. I pulled over my Pierce mat that I like to stamp against with the photopolymer stamps. And I've got happy birthday. And in Crumb Cake, I'm going to do the little sand and shells here to carry that theme. So that, I will leave that out. That will be our inside. Let's take one of these circles then, and we are stamping the greeting, sending sunshine your way on that front panel. You know what? Maybe I should do the sandcastle first so I know how much room I need. Love this sandcastle in this set. That's so cute. Okay, and then I can do that greeting. And I have lots of space. Okay, so this will be ready, and we're going to mount this to that white mat that I talked about. And like, you can totally play with the different rectangle start sizes if you like. Put this inside. And then I'll mount this background piece. Now keep in mind, from the other pieces that I set aside, here's the one I made with these coordinating pieces, you'll end up with another rectangle background like this, just in opposite colors. So this is a card you're making 2 of at a time, and works out perfectly because when you cut a base, you get 2 bases. So you can make these in pairs. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals and then just start adding those pieces that I pre-cut. Thanks. Just do that, and then I put, since my palm tree is kind of sticking off up there, I got some little dimensionals up on the top, and then gonna run a little glue on the trunk that overlaps my circle. Get my beach chair ready too. And just going to have my beach chair in here. And then my palm tree is kind of like sticking off. Try not to cover the greeting. And a little bit of arrangement. That's good. And then I've got a little shell, pretty in pink. I was trying to get all of our fabulous in colors in here. And just gonna tuck that off to the side. And I didn't remove the backing from these dimensionals. Okay, that's why it's sliding around there. It's early, but it's not that early here. Okay, there we go. All right, and then the last thing, love to embellish with these extra little touches. We've got those gems, the gems that I love. I'm going to use the Summer Splash to coordinate with those areas and keep it kind of subtle. I should get my pick tool. And a little bit of twine, or linen thread, I should say. Aw, thanks. I love how this card turned out. I just love these beachy cards in these great bright colors. Okay, so let me get a glue dot. And just have this kind of wispy bow off to the side. There we go. And there we have it. Sending sunshine your way, and it's a birthday card. Okay, so let me pull in. That completes our 4 days of fun in color cards. So we had this today, and this was yesterday, the surprise pinwheel. The collar fun fold, and the bee easel. Okay, so there's a look at all our great new in colors. Love them. You can get them for free in your starter kit if you'd like to do that. If you're shopping, again, with that host code, or if you're over $150 without the host code, I will send you a pack of these shimmer gems as well. Please contact me if you have any questions about anything related to the starter kit or our products. If you would like a catalog, I have sent those out. If you need one, just let me know. I'm happy to send them to anyone who requests them. Even if I've not been your demonstrator in the past, I'm happy to share those with anyone who's interested. If you're local and would like to pick them up, I do have them on my porch. Just a note, if you happen to stop by, there's a rubber snake on my front porch as well. That's not real. It's there to scare away. We have this crazy robin hitting into the windows around the front porch. So if you do stop over, just know that if you see that snake, it's not real. Okay, just wanted to warn you because that snake catches me by surprise. And if you are familiar with robins doing this, you know what I mean. They make a mess and they're like thrashing against the windows. Okay, well, take care, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again soon.